from Soldier Field in Chicago. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now a first down throw, McNabb. Quick throw to Barkley. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. He may go. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 75 yards. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 4. They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. 4 yards the pickup, first down. To the air, Williams. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. To throw, it's Williams. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To throw once more. Here's Williams. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, McNabb. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, it's McNabb. Wide open receiver complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The throw down the field caught by his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Eluding the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's McNabb. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. They'll roll him out right. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now McNabb. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. On second down, here's Williams. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd down is Williams. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Here comes the pressure, and the Eagles get there to block it. And we can start to see that developing from up here. He came off the punter's right side. He got in there quickly.
He did, and so the question's going to be, did you hang in there long enough on the edge to block? In college, what you try and do is shove him out of his path, and then you take off running downfield because you're allowed to. In the pros, you can't release in the interior until the ball's punted, so there's no reason not to stay in there and make sure you get a good block on him.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's a toss play right to Swift. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, Williams. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Over the middle, complete. It's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it. And Williams loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. They go play action. It's McNabb. This is Smith with a grab. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A play fake. Now McNabb sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first-half lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it is 42-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Here's Williams. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. McNabb to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles extend their lead yet again. Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing on second down is Williams. A quick throw there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at about the 28. Breaks through the contact. How did he stay on his feet? A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
3rd and 12. Back to throw. Williams. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their third down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on third down.
Here comes the Bears punter now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. This is taken at the 10. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 66 yards. And the Eagles get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
On third down, Williams. And that will be incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. Dances by him. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown. 57 yards. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Williams now looking to throw on 1st and 10. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
Barkley is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
And maybe that's the magic touch right there. They didn't use him at all in the first half, at least running the football. But here they entrust him with some work down in the red zone, and he responds. 1 carry, 1 touchdown.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Williams. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. McNabb's throw there taken in by Smith.
Touchdown!
Devontae Smith
from 13 yards out.
And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Williams. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to kick it away. Fielded at the 20. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have...
And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Williams to the air on 2nd down. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Play action. Now Williams. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it up. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now they're in the hurry-up. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, McNabb. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Throw right side, taken in by Adunze.
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's a